So this is the setting up of the anchor trolley. Make sure that it's straight. Yeah, one line. So we put first of all the eye. We already drilled 1 5mm hole. Now we're going to do the second one. Right. So now after drilling the 2 holes, as you can see, 5mm holes, 2 rivets and some sealant, clear sealant.
Bob rivets with the washers.
Yeah, so
Sealant here.
okay. It's three or tri-fold rivets. Hey, it's coming out. It's not. Oh, I know. All right. Okay.
So the rubber washers up here.
You put the rubber. We put okay. Each rivet come with a rubber washer to seal it, but still we put the sealant as well. On the top here, the silicone.
Yeah.
But put after.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Another one.
Second rivet, go into the hole. Just can do it with filming, so just on the top of it. No, I didn't put on the first one. You should put. Yeah, it's enough?
Yeah.
This is strong.
Okay. Let's go.
This in the description below, I will put the list of the different bolts and what you use in order to mount things according to their strength capacity. So that will be put in the description box.
So right.
You have the parts with you?
Yeah.
Below the cap of the rivet, a little bit of sealant in the around the hole to seal it better. Yeah. Let me give you some before I went into kayak business, not business but hobby, I didn't even know that rivets are existing. I never ever saw it in my life. But as I said, it's one of the strongest method if you don't have an access to put a baking plate at the back. Obviously, it's one of the strongest method, even though a baking plate will be stronger, but it's a hassle to do or to use what we call the rig bullet method, I think it's called, where you actually use a line to thread it through the opening to one of the hatch of the kayak and run it into the hole. It's much more work, much more difficult. Maybe it's stronger, yes, but I think this will be strong enough, in my opinion. Now you have this.
We have to put in the middle after we put the rope.
Yeah, and then we put the zigzag. So we decided to put the zigzag instead of inside, and definitely I saw people put it outside, which I don't want it to be outside because it can snag into things, or when you loading your kayak, whatever, it's not good to have stuff outside. So, but inside also can be a bit tricky with the pedals and your legs. So I think here on that part, just before the gear track and away from the rudder control, it's fun to see how you ruin your new kayak It's part of the masochism aspect of life. But without damage, there's no build.
No. So the thickness is about 2 mil,
It's the
3
same.
mil the plastic.
Oops.
It's alright.
Put sealant.
Yeah.
So to
A
elevate,
little bit tricky.
because you cannot go with the gun in between the zigzag. So to elevate, you put some washers. So then you have enough resistance to pull the rivet out.
Okay, now it's working.
It goes.
Seems like.
Goes.
Seems like it's pull it. I think next time we'll cut.
Let's hear the noise.
Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is half an inch. This is the Hog Rings, half an inch size. You can find bigger or smaller. I could go a bit smaller because I had to clip it a little bit, but it's fine. So I connected it with hog grips or hog clips or cage clips, whatever it's called, in 3 places, and then I burned the line here to stick it, and then I put a shrink tube on both sides. Sorry. So you can see now that it goes well. And to finish it off, I'll put an eye to hold the line on top here, and another eye, a guideline eye to put it there, so the top line that goes inside this ring always stay at the outside of the gunnel and not jumping up.